So I'm back live again. Let's wait till people come in. Apparently, there was an issue with the screen, so I had to end it and come back. Let me see the check. Oh, I got them. I think yes, please. Yay! Yay! Hello, people. Is it? Hey, so how's the screen looking? Is the screen look fine? Is it looking messed up? Is it glitching? Let me know if. Let me wipe my mouth. Let me know if the screen is fine. You know when you have on like chapstick or lip gloss and then you're talking too much? Okay, it's better. Awesome. We were allegedly talking about Benny Harlem's alleged hair scam. Sorry, I'm sending a text. I'm checking live on Etsy. Okay. Okay, we're better. Use aloe vera. I like to use aloe sometimes. Sometimes it's just a pain to like the process, getting like blending up the leaf. Sometimes I don't just blend the leaf. Sometimes I like cut the leaf and I rub the leaf on my scalp or on my hair. But either way, sometimes that's just a pain. And I don't find the results to be that, that drastic. So I don't use aloe vera very often. Oh, on my lips? Aloe vera tastes disgusting. It tastes really bad. I mean, it's really good for you, but I don't want to put that on my lips. I'm going to be tasting it when I'm talking. Yeah, so I guess, are we done talking about Benny Harlem, or are y'all ready to talk about something else? Until y'all change the subject, I'm gonna keep talking about Benny Harlem, allegedly, because people really, really fell for this. Here's another. Wait, let me not show that picture. That's all right. Do you see his hair here? So if his hair was shaved, how? So wait, like that, and that was December 2017. How? Or is it always shaved? Does he always wear shaved? Okay, let me show you this one. This is February this year. This is this year. See, his hair is just on top of his head, shaved all on the back and sides. February. Here's March. How did he get that much hair? How? Sway? How? Okay. Just want to show you guys. So for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, allegedly, there's a man named Benny Harlem, allegedly, on Instagram. And he's a really big personality. He has 566,000 followers. So you may have heard of him. If not, I'll tell you about him right now. He has, a bunch of pictures, showing his alleged, thick, long hair, and his daughter or stepdaughter's alleged thick, long hair. And he sells hair products. Now, it's one thing. It's one thing to sell hair products and have fake hair. I feel like that's okay as long as you're transparent with the fact that your hair is fake, allegedly. Okay? But that's not even the worst of it. The worst of it is that allegedly people, customers reportedly discovered that the products that he sells are basically products that he bought off the shelves from the grocery store, took the labels off, put his own labels on them. Boom. Says this is going to make your hair grow super long and super strong and thick and all that. Okay. I saw a video breakdown on Lovely T's channel. So if you want like a thorough breakdown on that situation, um, you can check out this live, or you can leave this live, or later on you can check on YouTube, search Lovely T Benny Harlem, and it'll come up, and that video will break down the whole scam, the alleged scam. Why mislead people like that? It's all for money. And if you didn't see my last live I just cut off, I showed his kit here is on sale. The price has been chopped down $100, so now it's $299 for his alleged scam collection. So yeah, he calls it the green veggie hair kit. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, that's the scam. Alleged. That's the alleged scam of Benny Harlem. That's what we were talking about when I cut off the live. But yeah, that's unfortunate. I believe he's been I don't follow him, but I hear on these around the streets, I heard that he's, clapping back saying, it's not true. My hair is real. The pictures are real. The daughter is real. And allegedly it's not even his real daughter. Allegedly it's not even his real child. But he was saying that the products are legit. It's not true that it's not repackaged other people's products or whatever. Yeah. So that's that controversy. I don't know. I mean, he's still up and running, so I guess. Well, I mean, his product says it's sold out, but right now, but he's still up and running. I would be surprised if he's not under investigation or something, but I don't know what the laws are as far as that. But yeah, that's that. That's the alleged Benny Harlem situation. Yeah, $329 is a sale. That's a sale price. It went down from $399. Instead of believing people's bull, just put the effort into drinking plenty of water, take supplements. Yeah, and stop, believing in a dream. Like everyone can't achieve, certain aesthetics with their hair. And I talk about it all the time. Like y'all know Danielle LOCS here on YouTube, my girl. I love her. My hair locks could never look like hers because I don't have the hair density. Like I don't have as much hair on my scalp to have thick hair like hers, for instance. Like we all, like, you buying a bottle of alleged olive oil, it's not going to help you grow new follicles. Okay, it's not. Yeah. It better be gold in that for that price. Okay. So I'm going live right now. Yeah, I just got a text. Who texted me? Okay. Patience is key. It must be a typo. He meant $299. Yeah, her hair is thick. Yeah. Yeah, Danielle's hair is thick. We're all different. I wanted to hear more about your journey. My journey. Do you have any particular questions? Because if not, you can always buy my book, More Than a Hair Journey, The Black Woman's Guide to Self-Love and Lock Maintenance. But if you have any particular questions about my journey, I can answer them for you. Or you can always go back to 2010 on my channel and watch my videos from the beginning. I forgot to tell you, Keisha. Sade, what did you forget to tell me? How are you feeling now? I'm okay at the moment, thanks. Thank you. Search for him like silver and gold. Jesus is Lord. Will do. Yeah, so what's going on, everybody? I came back on live to keep chatting with y'all, but if y'all don't have nothing to say, I guess I'll go do something else. I don't know. I've been on my journey for a year and it's been amazing. Sade, I cut my feet length locks and I dyed my freeforms. Gasp. Wait, so how long is it now? That's major. How long is it now? And what color did you dye it? Is your hair currently dyed? Yeah, my hair is dyed black right now. Yes, foot length. First of all, I didn't even remember that your hair was foot length. How long is it now? And how tall are you, by the way? Because if you were a foot long, if you were a foot tall, then a foot length, foot length locks, not that impressive. But where do we find the book if we want to purchase? It's available on Amazon and it's available on my shop. So if you have an Amazon account, it's easiest for you to, buy it on Amazon. But if not, then you could buy it from my shop. It might be a little cheaper on my shop. I'm not positive. By the way, people are reselling the book on Amazon. So if you want to support me, then make sure you buy it from my Amazon store. Like, make sure it says my name. Yeah. But yeah, my shop, you can check the link below and you'll see my website. Hey, when the chat disappears. Okay. Oh, they're shoulder length now, Sade. Okay. And they're reddish, sunny reddish. Oh, like a copper. That sounds pretty. That's amazing though. That's a big change. Congratulations. What countries have you been to? What's on your agenda that you care to share? Countries I've been to. Well, I was born in the United States. At the age of 1, I moved to Panama. So I lived in Panama, Central America, for 4 years. Then I moved back to the States. I moved to Texas, and then I moved to Brooklyn. And while I was living in Brooklyn, I visited London, England. I visited there for vacation. I have family there. And earlier this year, I went to Mexico. So that's just the United States. Haven't been to Canada. I don't think I've been to Canada. I need to make that move. There's no good reason why I haven't been to Canada. I live in New York. Like, I should go to Canada. Maybe I'll go visit Danielle. But yeah, so United States, England, Panama, Texas. England. Oh, I forgot Guyana. I visited the Guyana when I was young. I need to go back. So 5 countries. And what's on my agenda that I care to share? On my agenda, well, I talked about this on my first live just now, but I really want to go back to school. But I don't know if I'm going to do that yet. I have my road test on Tuesday. I'm going to buy a car. I want a Jeep Wrangler. I want a purple one. But that's a bit ambitious right now. Maybe I should get a hoopty for my first car. I should get a hoopty, right, guys? But I want a truck. I want to feel, I want to have some authority on the road. So I want a truck. But it's my first car, you know what I'm saying? I probably shouldn't get a Jeep Wrangler right away. I was just on your site. Your head wraps are amazing. I can't wait to purchase a couple. And also the oil is so excited. Thank you, Sunny. Oh, Shada, you're 5'8". You're my height. Well, I'm 5'7.5", but I say I'm 5'8", so I can get more modeling jobs because nobody wants to hire a 5'7.5" model. You know what I'm saying? I barely want to hire a 5'8" model. So yeah. So I say I'm 5'8" on paper. Okay. Get your dream car if that's what you want. Well, I'm definitely gonna get it, but I don't know if I want to get it right away. Like, I'm definitely gonna get it. My savings account says Keisha go get it, but the sensible part of me says Keisha don't get that right now. Don't get that. I don't know. My first car, I don't know. That's kind of, I don't know. When you have like a really nice car, people assume that you were a real good driver. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna test me on the road. I don't want to fail any of their tests and mess up my car. Okay, not my Jeep Wrangler. Not my Jeep Wrangler. Yes, purple is my fave. I love purple. Purple makes me feel regal and royal. Greetings from Indonesia. Wow, Indonesia. Did I miss any comments? Get a Toyota. People telling me to, be sensible, get a Toyota, get a Honda. I'm not getting no Honda Civic. Like, from what I heard, Honda Civics are the what's a Honda Accords? I heard that Honda Civics or Honda Accords are like the most stolen cars because they're so common. People, steal them for parts. Nobody's stealing my car, okay? But I heard Toyotas are nice and reliable. But so are Hondas, Get a PT Cruiser. If that's what I think it is, I think that's very ugly. If that's the car I have in my mind, I think it's very ugly. What other cars y'all think I should get? But who gets their dream car for their first car? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Teresa, I don't know. Kia Soul. What's that look like? Is that a truck or is that a car? True, but no one will steal it. Oh, now you a psychic? How you say your name? Curd. Oh boy, I don't want to butcher your name. I call you Lala, okay? Lala, I don't want to jinx it, okay? Cars depreciate fast, so be smart about it. Absolutely, Danique, absolutely. That's true. So even when the time comes, I mean, unless I'm buying a hoopty, I'll buy a hoopty because people sell their car for like a couple grand, like $1,500, $2,000, $3,000. If I'm buying it off of somebody like that, I will pay for it. But if I'm buying like a car from like the dealer, I'm probably not gonna buy it. I would like finance it, I would lease it or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Kia Soul is a crossover. So you mean it's like listen, guys, I'm not a car person. So, with this terminologies, does that mean it's like in between a car and a truck? Is it like one of those mom cars? Is it like one of those? I mean, those are cute though. Those are cute. Okay, Keothi. Well, thanks for considering it. I'm not offended that you don't lock your hair. It's cool. But thanks for the love. Mazdas are nice. Mazda. I feel like I'm familiar. The new Nissan Maxima is nice. Nissan Maxima. Now that sounds like a black car. Like all black people got a Nissan Maxima. Or they at least had it one time in their life. Nissan Maxima. I'm sure my mother had at least one Nissan Maxima in her day. My sister, what she got? I think she has a Toyota. My father, nah. My father, he had, let me not bring up that car. That hoopty. Oh boy, that was a Hyundai. But that was trusty. That my father's old Hyundai. I mean that when he drove that car down the street, you could smell it a mile away because that Hyundai would smoke up the whole block. Rest in peace. It was called Silver Shadow. Rest in peace, Silver Shadow. But yes, Nissan Maximas. Yup. All my uncles in champagne color, champagne color cars. Now that is old school black uncle sandal wearing. That is a sandal wearing black uncle car. How about a Buick? You know what, y'all mentioning car names and stuff. I don't even know. Let me pull up Google so I know what y'all talking about. Buick. What does a Buick look like? Buick. Again, guys, I don't know cars, so sorry. Don't judge me. Okay. This looks, these cars they look reliable. Looks trusty. I feel comfortable looking at these cars. Hey, Jonathan Guzman or Guzman. What's a Pinto? A Pinto, now that sounds like an old school hoopty looking car. I don't know. Oh, how did I know? Look at that. That's a Pinto. Let me find another color. Here's a blue Pinto. And I don't want like a coupe. Or, is that the term for cars with two doors? I don't want a two-door car. Yikes, this is ugly. This is ugly. Who told me to get a Pinto? Who told me to get that? Oh, Honey West. I'm hating myself. I had a green Pinto. Excellent on gas. Oh, is that right? Mazda CX-3. Let me see what that looks like. Mazda CX-3. Okay. So is that a crossover as y'all was talking about? Is that like a car truck kind of thing? I like it. I like it. Yeah, these are cute. They look kind of interesting. They kind of look like a mutt, you know? It looks like a, y'all seen Friday or Next Friday? Do you remember the dog that the Mexicans had? This reminds me of that dog. Chico? It looks like Chico from Next Friday. Mm-hmm. It was good on gas. That's important though, That's important. Thank you, Sade. Yes. We out here talking about cars because I'm talking about getting my first car soon. And I'm saying, for those of you who are just coming in, if there's anybody new coming in, if y'all wonder what's going on, my road test is on Tuesdays. I think I'm gonna pass. If not, I'm gonna just take it again and pass the next time. It's whatever. But I need a car, or I want a car. A car is a luxury when you live in New York City. But I'm tired of the subway. I'm tired of Ubers. What about an electric car? You got electric car money? Electric car? That sounds expensive. Like like that car that Tyler Perry bought for Tiffany Haddish. What is that, an electric car? What is that? That's I don't even know. So let me know. Are electric cars expensive? Because if they are, I don't know how much money you think I got in the bank. But I was thinking Tesla. I was thinking of that. Okay, there's different kinds. Okay, maybe I'll look into it. I don't know. Listen, if they're gonna break my bank, I'm not buying that for my first car. Like, I'm not. I'm not. Keisha, you'll do fine. Just pace yourself and don't be nervous. Thank you. I have my last driving class on Monday, so I'll be able to gauge my comfort for sure on that day. But I've been pretty good, I think. I drove out to Long Island not too long ago. I drove out there just to be driving, practice. I drove out to Long Island. And, and I survived, so I think I'll be all right. And my parallel parking is smooth, though. My parallel parking is smooth. But the thing is, when you parallel parking for like driving school or a driving test, they don't make you drive. They don't make you park in between two cars. They just make you park behind a car. So I'm a little concerned about, like, in real life when I'm actually driving and I need to park, I'm likely going to have to park in between two cars. That's going to be something. Not to put you on blast, my friend Brittany, when she first got her license, man, we drove out to downtown Brooklyn. I think we were going to go see a movie or something, or a dinner. And she was literally parallel parking this car for like 25 minutes, trying again and trying again. And then this man, he was in a car behind us. He came out the car and he was like, "Do you need help? Do you need any assistance?" And she was about to get out the car, like, "Yeah, could you park the car for me?" He's like, "No, I'm not gonna park it for you. I'll just coach you." She's like, "Oh no, just park it for me." I'm like, "Please, just park the car for her, please. We've been trying to park this car for 25 minutes." He's like, "No, I'm not gonna park it for you." Mind you, he was behind us in the car for the whole 25 minutes, so he saw her struggling all the time. But no, he coached her through it though, and she ended up parking just fine. So, shout outs to you, guy. Yeah. I failed my first road test, didn't even make it past the parking portion. Oh no. We don't parallel park on the test anymore. What state do you live in, Teresa? Because I know they parallel park on my test in New York. The MTA and the PATH suck. I'm not really familiar with the PATH. That's the train for Jersey and to connect Jersey and New York, right? The thing is, MTA has so much potential. It has so much potential, man. But it just sucks. You'll define half the people on the roads can't drive anyway. That's true, but I just got to be able to drive enough to pass this test, and then I can run amok on the road. Let me not say that. I'm going to be a very responsible driver. Yo, you know what's crazy? New York City drivers are so nutty. Oh, you're in Maryland? Okay. The land of my birth. I was born in Maryland. Fun fact. But yeah, the people in New York are so nutty. Like, they will really get mad at you for obeying the traffic laws. Like, something as simple as me, I slow down because, first of all, if you're not familiar, people in New York, like pedestrians, don't give a damn. Like, we walk into the middle of the street. Like, we cross the street when it says don't walk. Like, we don't care. So, like, I'm driving down the street and this old man, he doesn't even look. That's the thing. People don't even look. They just walk into the street. They just hope that they could get hit so they can get some money, maybe. But nah, like, this old man, he walked in the middle of the street trying to cross the street. So I slowed down, obviously, because I'm not going to hit him. I slowed down, gradually. I didn't hit my brakes. I slowed down gradually. And the guy behind me, he just like honking me down. I'm like, you don't see this guy crossing the street? Like, you're a jerk. So when the guy finished crossing the street, obviously I pick up the pace. I keep driving. And then the guy who's behind me, he like goes around me, cuts me off. And while he's cutting me off, he has his hand out the window, flipping me the bird. And he kept his hand out the window for like, I can't even tell you how long it was. He had his hand out the window, flipping me the bird for so long, up until he stopped at a red light. I was just cracking up laughing. Like, I thought it was just so ridiculous. I'm like, are you serious? Like, are you really mad that I let this man cross the street? Like, yeah. Yeah. Excuse me. Really, the 33rd Street is out. I didn't know that. 33rd Street? I'm not sure what you're talking about, Sade. I lived on the West Coast for 17 years and don't remember the PATH or MTA being as bad as it is now. I don't know. Prices are going up, but the quality isn't. I mean, I'll give it this. I'll give them this. Like, as far as the MTA trains and the buses, they are definitely upgrading the trains and the buses. Like, now they have like now in some buses you can charge your phones. I mean, listen, I don't know how it is all over the States. Maybe all y'all have buses that you can charge your phones all the time, but now our buses have outlets. Not all of them, but they're coming along now. And they have like those little screens that show like little commercials, and they announce the stops. Before, like, the bus driver would have to like say the stops. Oh, your next stop is Jamaica Avenue, but now like it's on the screen and you can see the upcoming stops and stuff too. So that's very convenient. So I appreciate that on the bus. But on the trains, obviously on the trains, they always had that. But now the trains are much prettier. They're much cleaner. They're did I say cleaner? I misspoke. They're cleaner. I guess they're clean when they're new, and then as they get old, they get dirty. But they're prettier. I should say they're prettier. Like they have more artwork on there, like on the walls and stuff. But nobody cares about that. We care about quality service. That's what we really care about in New York. The subways are freezing in the wintertime, and they're hot as hell in the summertime. And people are creeps. People live there. People live down in the subways and stuff. Yeah. How do you make people mods? I tell them, like in the past, I've asked people if they want to be a moderator, and if they said yes, then I made them a moderator. I forgot how to do it exactly, but yeah, we have a mod in the building, so we're good. Sade's holding it down. I guess it's because I always take it. I guess it's because I just always take it be straight to WCC, World Trade Center. You talking about the PATH train? Yeah, okay. Sade's in Newark, originally from Sutter Avenue, Brooklyn. Oh, Sutter Ave, like East New York, Brownsville, Jersey at all. That's everywhere. People literally be on one driving. Yeah, people are nutty. Like people would really get out the car and start like altercations. So listen. I'm not if I'm the one to have road rage, I promise you. If I'm yelling, I promise you my windows are gonna be up. Okay. I'm not gonna be dealing with the crazies in New York. New York, I shouldn't say that. But people have issues, especially in New York. I mean, I know everywhere, but especially in New York. I'm telling you. How am I doing? I'm doing okay right now, talking to you guys. Yeah, so I guess if you don't have any more questions, I'll get out of here. I know I've taken up a lot of your time. Or New Lots, depending on which way you coming from. Yeah, Brownsville. Okay. Yeah, I used to live. Well, I grew up. I guess I could say I grew up two parts of Brooklyn. Like I grew up in East Flatbush, over by the like Flatbush, closer to like the 2 trains. But then I grew up in the 90s, which wasn't really close to any train in particular, but the closest train to me was the 3 train. So I'm familiar with the 3 line. Like I used to get on at Saratoga, the stop right before Sutter, I believe. So that's like so when I lived in the 90s, that's East Flatbush, but closer to Brownsville. So I'm familiar. And I used to get off on the L train at New Lots a lot back when I was in middle school. My middle school was in Bushwick, so I would take the L in Bushwick up until New Lots, and then take the bus, either the B8, or I would walk if it was a nice day. Deirdre, you used to live in Springfield Gardens. I'm somewhat familiar. I used to work in Springfield Gardens. I had when I was playing myself working at Home Depot, I worked at Home Depot for 3 months and I quit. Actually I ghosted a Home Depot. That was really bad. I shouldn't have did that. But I used to work at the Springfield Home Depot in Queens. Springfield is nice. I like Springfield. I live like in the Jamaica area. I'm not gonna be too specific, but I live in the Jamaica area, so I don't live far from Springfield. And Jamaica area consists of a lot like Jamaica, St. Albans, Hollis, Cambria Heights, Queens Village. I think Springfield counts as the Jamaica area, I mean, I shouldn't say I ghosted Home Depot because I did text my supervisor I texted my supervisor and said, I'm not coming back anymore. And she was like, well, thanks for letting me know. Just now you have to go tell HR. And I never told HR. Yeah. NYC got calmer though. It used to be wild. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. When I hear about like the crime rates and stuff, it definitely went down. Definitely went down. The gang activity isn't as bad as it was back when I was a little girl. And I'm sure it was much worse even before I was, around, like back in the like the 80s and the early 90s. I'm sure it was a lot worse. I miss Veggie Castle Flatbush. I quit a job with an e-card. An e-card? How do you do that? Give me some details. What year was it, first of all? Because e-cards, who's sending e-cards? What year was that? My guess is probably like in the earlier 2000s. Oh, you sent an email. Okay. That's not as bad. That's not as bad. I'm thinking you meant the e-cards, like like some websites like have those like animated cards that you can like email somebody for like happy birthday or holidays. That's crazy. Yeah, my last job, the Home Depot job, I definitely quit. I texted my supervisor, so I guess that's not completely ghosting. Texted her, and my last job, I texted my supervisor as well. I texted my supervisor, but then we had correspondence for a little while, and then I officially quit via email. So I guess I'm not far from your level of petty. You said I'm quitting to pursue my dream of not working here. Bruh, I hope you never need a reference from them. I hope you never need a reference because you're not getting it or you're going to get a bad one. Yeah. Oh, wait, I missed this. What did you say? The trains in the 80s used to be like, Class Avenue, next stop. Listen, always a student. The trains are still like that. Some of the trains, like only certain lines are getting the new trains, I feel like. I can't even think right now, but some of them trains are still the same trains from like 1942. Like I'm telling you, like it drives me nuts when they try to make an announcement. I'm like, good and damn well we can't hear what you're saying. We can't hear what you're saying. Like that drives me nuts. That's like a pet peeve of mine. JK Donnie, yes. These very generic glasses are very common these days, I've noticed. Yeah, they talk so fast too. I'm like, what? I'm just assuming that it's not important because I can't hear you. I know I can't hear you. Maybe you just want to talk. I don't know. I don't know. I went to school and have an unrelated degree. I feel you. Yo, when I was working at Home Depot, quick story time. It's not even really a story time because it's not really one story. I'm gonna just briefly talk about my experience working at Home Depot, and I don't recommend women to be working at Home Depot. I don't. So this is why. So when I went to that interview, I already had a job, but I had a part-time job and I wanted another part-time job. The first part-time job I had was actually relevant to like what I was doing, like social work kind of stuff. I was working as like a college counselor. I was working with a college counselor, helping them with helping the high school seniors like get ready for college and stuff like that. And this is when I was straight out of college. But the hours, it wasn't a lot of hours. I mean, I was making good money for the amount of hours that I was working, but I wanted to do more with my time. So I applied for Home Depot. I applied to be a cashier. When I went to the interview, I was never really good at interviews, but I know companies like to hear you act like you really want to be there and you really want to move up. So the lady interviewing me, the store manager, she's like, so where do you see yourself in 5 years? I was like, probably moving up here in the company. I'll probably be at a supervisor position. When I said that, she was like, I love you. She didn't say that, but that was her aura. She's like, I love you. She's like, you know what? You were on this interview to be a cashier, but you know what? I'm gonna put you on the floor. You get paid about $2 more. I'm like, okay, cool. So so I was working on the floor. I was working in the flooring department, flooring and decor. So I was like cutting blinds for people to fit in their little window sills, and like I had to learn about all the blinds and things like that. And occasionally I had to work in the flooring department, like helping people pick out tiles and stuff like that. So, and I also had to cut carpets. So like there's a big machine, you roll out the carpet on the machine and cut it, you measure it, you got to do the math to figure out how much you got to measure and cut and how much you're going to charge them. So many times, obviously contractors are the main ones coming into Home Depot, at least coming into that section, they're the ones buying all these tiles. Regular people are coming into to buy blinds, but it's like the contractors that are coming to buy the tiles and the flooring and stuff. And sometimes I'll be the only one in my department on the floor, and they would come up to me and be like, "Excuse me, can I get a man to help me with the tiles?" And I'll be like, "Oh, I'm the one working in the flooring department today." And they'll be like, "Really? Okay." And then they'll just blow me off. I'm like, "Okay, fine. Like, I don't want to help you with your tiles anyway. Those tiles are heavy." Nah, but those tiles are really heavy. Like sometimes I really couldn't even like lift it for them, so I really couldn't be much of a help. But there were times when like people needed their carpet cut. I could cut the carpet, I could. But they like one time like I had a guy like he really didn't want me to cut his carpet. I'm like, "Sir, I'm the only one in this department. I'm the only one in this building right now who knows how to cut this carpet." He's like, "No, you can't do it. You can't do it." I was just like, "You know what? I guess you're not getting carpet today." What am I supposed to do? What? And I used to get experiences like that all the time. Like, and this other guy, um, I was about to, I was about to say too much, but this other man, like, he would ask for someone to help him in the department. I'm like, "I'm here to help you in the department." He'd be like, "Oh no, sweetheart, no, you too pretty to be doing this. No." And he thinks he's giving me a compliment. I'm like, it's actually insulting, sir. This is my job. But okay. Yeah. What are we talking about in the comments? I'm gonna talk about the trains. I'm getting my hair cute and dyeing it black and blue. Oh, nice. That should be really pretty. I'm 13, early 2000s. Oh, 13. That's young. What's she doing on YouTube? Well, I was on YouTube when I was like 15. Well, YouTube only came out in like 2005. I wish we had more job opportunities in the Myrtle Beach area. It makes me want to move so bad, mainly hospitality jobs. Yeah, I can't relate. I have no idea. Old enough to be a mama? What's going on here? Sade, I was born in the late 70s, and I remember some of that as a baby toddler, but I grew up and became an early teen in the late 80s, 90s. That's really cool. My dad taught me how to do that stuff. I have 2 jobs. I'm a babysitter and I'm a custodian at a local store. These people just be rude. Yeah, they rude. People is rude. And you can't. I definitely cursed out an old man before at Home Depot. Not one of my shining moments. It was really bad. It was. I don't even remember what happened, but it was. I had a coworker with me who like de-escalated the situation, and eventually like the old man apologized to me for whatever he did that got me mad, and then I apologized back for cursing at him. But yeah, clearly I'm not like I can't be working on the floor. Like obviously I work customer service, being having my online store, I'm very good with my customer service with my shop, but like I never deal with rude customers. Like people have no reason to be rude to me with my sales, but like at Home Depot, oh my goodness, people were nuts, man. People were nuts. Yeah, that was not a shiny moment. I'm not proud to say it, but it happened. I hate when people insult me because I'm a custodian, not a job for a little girl. So what is a job for a little girl? Like what does that even mean? So you know what? So you can't be a custodian, but you could be a maid. Is that a more appropriate job title for a little girl? Like, come on. Like what's the difference between the duties? You're cleaning. Come on. Cross colors rule the 90s. So I see some people in the comments are like, reminiscing and stuff. I always call it the home despo. I ran into this chat. So the lack of jobs in BK, you can thank Jay-Z. What? Lack of jobs in Brooklyn? How is that Jay-Z's fault? Low key, no being petty, not sorry. Sade, I need you to break that down for me. The lack of jobs in Brooklyn is Jay-Z's fault? I know you don't mean the Jay-Z train, the train line. Oh, did y'all know that? That's a fun fact. Jay-Z, he got his name. He named himself Jay-Z because of the Jay-Z trains. I think, yeah, he's from Marcy Projects. So I guess he probably used to get off the train at Marcy all the time. And that's the Jay-Z line, which runs from Queens to Brooklyn to Manhattan. Fun fact. The J and the Z trains. I don't think the Z train still runs. I'm not even sure if the Z train still runs. The Z train is basically just the Express J train. Fun fact. You won't notice me. I see you, Karen. I'm looking right at the comments. I'm really short, so people say, "Where's your mom?" Little bit. Where's your mom? Little bit. Aw. I shouldn't laugh. I don't know if that's sensitive for you. But yeah, I have short friends, and they say stuff like that. They complain about stuff like that. Excuse me, I'm buying stuff. Can you see me? Can you see I have a cart full of stuff, cleaning supplies and food? I'm buying stuff. I'm not lost. Man. And I'm sure it's much worse if you have especially if you have like a baby face. I'm sure it's really tough. Just kidding, Donnie. I've been working since I was 13. It's a long story, Keisha. I got time. You got time, Sade? If you don't want to type it, it's fine. That's fine. Oh, man. It's too much to text. I understand. Maybe I can find it on Google. Should I look it up on Google? It sounds like some conspiracy. Yeah, but so I've been on here for another 50 minutes. So my first video was almost an hour, and this video is almost an hour. So I can't believe I've been on here so long and running my mouth. Keisha, you talk too much. Excuse me. This is the first time you responded to me in a live chat. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in my 40s and people think I'm young in my 20s and talk to me all condescending. Yeah, being talked to condescending is like top 3. That may be number 1 pet peeve of mine. I absolutely hate when people talk to me like I'm dumb. People talk to me like I'm clueless. People talk to me like I'm stupid. I hate it. Or if you talk to me like a child, oh my God. No. Don't even raise your voice at me. I don't raise my voice at you. Don't raise your voice at me. If I'm raising my voice at me, if I'm raising my voice at you, let me know I'm raising my voice at you. And I promise you, I'll correct myself and I'll apologize. Don't raise your voice at me either. Okay? Okay. Pet peeve. 2023 is my graduation year. I love Jordan Knight and Donatello from, I don't know what y'all talking about. Keisha watched documentary A Battle for Brooklyn. Is that gonna tell me about Jay-Z? Try being grown with the baby voice. Like, I can't help it. It's my voice. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sure it's really cute, though. I'm sure people like to hear you talk. I think I saw some of that documentary, especially when they think that as a woman, you don't know what you're talking about. That's what I dealt with at Home Depot. Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, Sade, so let me write that down right now. Let me Google it. You said it's called A Battle for Brooklyn. A Battle for Brooklyn. Listen, I love anything Brooklyn, like when it comes to like entertainment and stuff. Daniel Goldstein battles in court to save his home and community from being demolished to make way for the densest, girl, you can't read today. Densest real estate development in U.S. history. Okay, does this have anything to do with Jay-Z? Just asking. Where we at? Okay. I have such a silly, stupid lisp. First of all, lisps are cute. I know people always make fun of lisps, but lisps, I can't even say lisps. Lisps are cute. Okay. And if it's really a problem, I'm sure you can take speech classes. Keisha, she's talking about New Kids on the Block. Oh, New Kids on the Block? That might be a little before my time. Maybe just a little bit. So I tend to get all technical on them. Yes, sometimes you have to, show them who they're talking to because they clearly forgot. New Kids on the Block are going on tour with Tiffany, Debbie Gibson, Naughty by Nature, and Salt and Pepper. Yes. A little before my time. Okay. Salt and Pepper. I was about to do an impression. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to embarrass myself. Naughty by Nature. I could think of like one song by Naughty by Nature. Yeah. New Kids on the Block. Are they white? Is that a white group? New Kids on the Block. I'm not familiar. 98 Degrees and Boys to Men. That's more my time, I was born 91. 98 Degrees and Boys to Men, they were making music in the 90s. I remember them. The White New Edition. Okay. Here's my email so we can talk about the documentary. Okay, let me take a picture of that real quick. Okay. All right, I got you, Sade. Thank you. God, feel old. Don't feel old. Yeah, my era of music, I'm only gonna stay on for like another 5 minutes, but like my era of music, my favorite era is the late 90s. Like I like late 90s R&B and hip hop the most. But I like today's music when it comes to hold your horses. When it comes to like the really vibey R&B music. I don't like the mumble rap. No, I don't like it. I don't. But I like the music that you would hear like at like a hookah bar. Not the ones in the hood, because the ones in the hood play Drake and stuff. I mean like like Alina Baraz, like more like underground kind of indie music. I'm gonna find this live chat on my TV and tune in. Well, I'm about to get off of this live chat, but you can watch the first one over, and you can watch this one as well. Tony, a little before my time. Now, Sade is also before my time, but I listen to Sade. I do. You know, certain artists, their music is like more timeless than others. So, you know, kids these days could still discover Sade and be like, "Oh, this is dope." You love Laffy. What kind of music is Laffy? I'm with you too. I'm with you. Today's rap music. Yeah, I mean the thing is, I don't want to say today's rap music because I definitely enjoy some of today's rap music. I like Kendrick, I like Kendrick Lamar and stuff like that. But I just don't like Migos. Like, yeah, I'm calling y'all out. I mean, the thing is, the beats are cool. So if they play the music in a party, I'll still dance. But like, I don't even know what y'all talking about. Like, and I miss New York rappers. I mean, who we got right now? We got Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. No disrespect. I listen to them. I like them. I do to an extent. But like the popular music right now is like, as far as rap, is like southern artists. And that's just not my sound. Like I like the a little West Coast, you know, they got like Kendrick, like I said. But I don't really like that trap trap sound. Okay, Laffy is hip hop, okay. All right, thanks, Deirdre. I will definitely look into it, into that artist. A lot of stuff doesn't get in you. A lot of stuff doesn't get in you in the feels. Yeah. And when it does, it's not the kind of feels you want to feel. Like a lot of these, oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm a millennial, but the kids right below me, like the ones right now who are probably like just entering college or in high school, I think it's Generation Z. Child, oh my goodness. The stuff that they like. Have y'all heard of what's his name? Juice Man? Do y'all know that song? Oh my goodness. But I'll just say this, like the rap music like that they listen to is so emo. It's like suicidal, and like they just talking about drugs to numb the pain. And is it Juice World? I think that might be a Juicy World, something like that. Tosh mixed. How old are you? You young, right? You know what I'm talking about. Are you the one who said you're 13, Tosh? You don't need to be listening to that. You don't need to be listening to that, okay? Oh, you're 20? Okay. Still, you're Generation X, or was it Generation Z? You're one of the young heads. So I get it. That's just what y'all listen to. But like, I saw that music video and I was just like, what is this? Why are the children liking this? Even though Drake is B-Wack, I like Kiki. I actually very much like Drake, but I'm a millennial. He's ours. We like Drake. But yeah, that song, man. What is it called? Tosh, what's the name of that song I'm talking about? Where they're talking about taking the pills to numb the pain. Lucid Dream. Everybody watching this video right now, if you're not familiar with that Juice World, please look up that music video. Lucid Dream. I'm about to get off right now, okay? Please look up Lucid Dream by Juice WRLD. And I think world is spelled WRLD without the O. And that's what these kids like. You like BTS? BTS, behind the scenes? I don't know what that stands for. Donnie, I don't know what that stands for. I don't even know the new or understand the new lingo that kids use nowadays. I mean, I get it because I'm an Instagram head, so I know I'm at least caught up with the kids, with the kids up to. BTS's life. It's a K-pop group. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like K-pop now. I don't know. Millennial, yeah, Millennial too. Gotcha. That's not even close to half the stuff I listen to. That's worse. Child, I'm not a fan of the emo rap. I'm not emo rap. And honestly, Juice World, I don't even know if you could call that rap. It's not really rap. He's like singing like the white kids back in like 2003. That was like the sound that they had back in 2003, and that accent too. Ugh. Anyway, let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. Suicide Boys is good. Lord, listen, Generation Z's, I'm gonna pray for y'all. Yes, like Simple Plan. That's kind of how they sound. They have that kind of sound. I mean, Juice Man World. That's Juice World. I only know that one song by Juice World. That Lucid Dream. I only know that song, but he gave me like the Simple Plan kind of sound. But I used to like Simple Plan. Simple Plan didn't really have like, I mean, their music was a little emo, but it wasn't like suicidal. You know what I'm saying? Like now, I feel like back then the suicidal message was a lot more like beneath the surface. Like it was like undertones. Now they're being straight up talking about, I want to kill myself, so I pop pills to numb the pain. Like they're being very explicit. Yeah, I don't know the names, the people you guys are mentioning. I like, whoa, chat disappeared. Yeah, Donnie and Tosh, y'all, I don't know what y'all talking about. You said, please say my name. Erasner Pierre. Hi, Erasner Pierre. I hope I said it right. Erasner. Yeah, I think that's right. Erasner Pierre. Hi. Papa Roach. I remember the name Papa Roach, but I don't think that's the sound I'm talking about. Bexy is okay. Now y'all talking about these people. I have no idea who you're talking about. Generation Z. Oh yeah, I'm getting out now. Thank you, Sade, for reminding me that I'm leaving. Good night, Sade. Good night, everybody. All right, have a good night. Oh my gosh. Look at the video for Lucid Dream. Look at the video if you haven't seen it. Look at the video for Lucid Dream, Juice World, so y'all can see how troubled our youth is. All right, bye.